Jerry Springer was born on February 13, 1944, in Highgate Tube Station in London, England, while the station was in use as a shelter from German bombing during World War II, and grew up on Chandos Road, East Finchley. His parents were Jewish refugees who escaped from Landsberg an der Warth, Germany. In January 1949, Springer emigrated with his parents to the United States, settling in Kew Gardens, Queens, New York, and attended Forest Hills High School. One of his earliest memories about current events was when he was 12 and watching the 1956 Democratic Convention on television, where he saw and was impressed by John F. Kennedy. He earned a BA degree from Tulane University in 1965, majoring in political science, and earned a Juris Doctor degree from Northwestern University in 1968. Springer became a political campaign advisor to Senator Robert F. Kennedy. After Kennedy's assassination, he joined the Cincinnati law firm Frost & Jacobs, now Frost Brown Todd. In 1970, Springer ran for the U.S. Congress. He failed to unseat incumbent Republican Donald D. Clancy, but garnered an impressive 45% of the vote in a traditionally Republican district. Springer was elected to the Cincinnati City Council in 1971. In 1977, he was chosen to serve 1 year as mayor by the City Council. In 1982, Springer sought the Democratic nomination for governor of Ohio. He failed to win the Democratic Party's nomination, finishing a distant third behind former Lieutenant Governor Richard F. Celeste and Ohio Attorney General William J. Brown, and his political career was put on hold. Springer considered running for the U.S. Senate in 2003, but backed down due to negative associations with The Jerry Springer Show. During his college years, he worked at a local college radio station. From 1984 to 1993, he was a co-anchor on News 5 at WLWT-TV in Cincinnati, Ohio. Beginning in 1991, he started hosting his own talk show, The Jerry Springer Show, which aired in syndication until 2018. In its early years, it suffered from low ratings, as it was more of an issues-oriented and political talk show due to his previous background in news reporting as well as politics. Eventually, the show started to gradually incorporate more controversial topics while maintaining some of the original issues. But by the mid-1990s, it fully switched over to covering topics such as love triangles, revealing that they are working in the adult industry to their spouse, and other deviant behaviors. After choosing to retire from his talk show in 2018, he starred in a new show called Judge Jerry in 2019. Springer was intrigued by the opportunity to host a more grown-up program and to use his law school education. The show was canceled in March 2022. During the mid-1990s and into the 2000s, Springer appeared in several films and television shows, often playing himself, with the cast of characters on his talk show. Some of the notable examples include the film Austin Powers: The Spy Who Shagged Me, a 2007 episode of the Fox sketch comedy show Mad TV, and voicing himself in an episode of the Fox animated sitcom The Simpsons. In 2022, he was one of the Season 8 contestants on the Fox musical talent competition show The Masked Singer. He was dressed as the character Beetle, eventually losing and having his identity revealed in Episode 5. Springer died peacefully in his home in suburban Chicago, Illinois, on April 27, 2023, at the age of 79 after a brief illness. It was noted by several media outlets that his cause of death was pancreatic cancer, as he had been diagnosed with the disease a few months earlier, and that it had taken a turn for the worst in the week prior to his death.